Hi Pisces, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your weekly tarot check. This is for the week of June 21st through the 28th. This is for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I hope you're all staying well, and I really appreciate all of you who've been watching the reading, subscribed, liked, commented. Thank you for doing that. And I've gotten a couple inquiries about private readings. I'm not offering those at this time. Mainly just because of the transition to doing it online from in person. I want to do whatever I do with fidelity, and right now I just don't have enough time to really research and figure out the best way for me to do that. I know of ways, but I want to do it in a committed way and also too, time. I want to make sure I have enough time because I don't want to leave people hanging. I know when people are asking for that, they're really looking for clarity and some promptness with it. So anyway, thank you. And if you're new here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you don't want the notifications, you can always subscribe and then just check back every week. I do readings every week at least, so I'm on here quite a bit now. All right, let's get the guidance for Pisces, please. Guidance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Here we go. So we go Sunday to Sunday if you're new. You've got the Wheel of Fortune on Sunday. That's Father's Day, by the way. You have the Empress on Monday. Tuesday, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Wednesday, you have the Knight of Swords. Thursday, you have the Five of Wands. Friday, you've got the Ace of Wands. Saturday, you've got the Moon, and then you have the Two of Cups here. So you've got Pisces here. You also have the fixed signs. So that is Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. You have fire here too. You've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You do have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then you got a little bit of air and water too. You really have all the elements, but this Wheel of Fortune is a great way to start off. It's a change in a cycle. So for some of you, if you've had difficulties, maybe with your family or something, you're coming out of that. It's a great manifestation card, and it's definitely a card that's turning in your favor, okay? So you don't have to be scared when we see this. Sometimes people hear change and they run screaming out of the room because their idea of change is something negative. This is for you. The universe wants to bring you good things, and when you see this, know they are on the way. So, really nice energy on Sunday. With each cycle too, we go through transformation. It delivers us to a higher ascending level than where we were. So it's always for us. And I feel like with this, you've got a really beautiful energy next to it with the Empress. She's ruled by Venus. She is the mother of the tarot. She's perpetually pregnant under that moo-moo, just by the way. But she also has kind of a sexual energy to her too. I do feel like you have some kind of a soulmate here that you are connected with in some way. I don't know that you're together right now because you've got both the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you, if somebody's asking, are they coming back? The answer is yes, but I don't know that it's going to be this week. I think you might have a little bit more time. And there's healing that needs to take place. There is definitely healing there. But either way, even for those of you that are pulling in something new, you've got healing that needs to take place yet. It's nothing that you did wrong, but it feels like you were wounded in some way. And so, nurture yourself, talk about it, let it go, whatever this is. But she brings, with the Empress, she brings comfort. And she's also the female creator of the material world, too. So she's right next to the Ace of Pentacles. I love this. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles. Talk about material world and creating. These are excellent cards to have aligned, because then you've got a big offer here, and this definitely can be about finances and career. And that's really what it feels like to me. You've got something big coming in, and it's lucky too. with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles, these are, when we talk about luck, and I use that kind of loosely, but those are two of the most like lucky cards in the deck. But there's definitely a new chapter beginning here. There is a new chapter starting. You do have on Wednesday, you've got Wednesday, Thursday, there's some kind of conflict coming in. So there may be somebody that is very arrogant, very brash, and just be aware of them, okay? You don't have to stand and listen to somebody that you don't like what they have to say. You can certainly move away from them. This is, though, fast energy, okay? So they kind of show up and they leave as quickly as they materialize. So I don't feel like you have to worry too much about them, but be aware of it, because this kind of an energy can throw people off. You know, it's like you don't want to let them live rent-free in your head and replay conversations, right? That's what we do. It's always the conversation that we wish we would have had and the one that we actually had, right? So be aware of this, because somebody may come in and just kind of throw you off kilter. Then you have this 5 here of Wands on Thursday. So for some of you, you're all about leaving behind conflict and drama. You're just not interested in it. And I do think for you to move forward in a relationship, that's going to be important. Just as important as the healing is just leaving behind anything from the past that was painful, that, you know, it's a lesson that has been learned. And so now we move forward and we don't have to keep relearning it. So this, on Friday, this is a great card to have here as you begin the weekend. You've got this Ace of Wands. And again, like I said, it can be an olive branch being extended. So somebody who wants to come in and apologize, make amends to you. If you've got unfinished emotional business, it's time to address it, you know. But I also feel like, I mean, it's a very positive card. So if there's something that you've been wanting for a long time, like you've been estranged from somebody, and you've been wanting them to sit down and talk with you, it's very likely when you see this. You've also got a great energy to make things happen with this and the Empress in the Wheel of Fortune too. It's like waving your wand and what do you want to materialize? You know, I just saw, remember the old show Bewitched, where she would wrinkle her nose and things would just happen. It's kind of like this. So if you're wondering, is this person coming towards me? The answer is yes. So for those of you that aren't interested in reconciliation, there's definitely new energy coming into your field, into your energetic field. And you do have Saturday, you've got the moon here, and this is your energy. So this is a nice energy for you to have. In some cases, you know, for some signs it's not ideal, but for you it really is, because it's your own sign. So for you, you may find that there's been some emotions that have been hidden. There's deep emotions, and you know, they haven't been out in the light, right? We've been kind of hiding them. But, you know, let this time be a guide to you. If you are, you know, wanting to attract a certain thing into your life, write down your intentions. And with the new moon, that's a great time to activate the law of attraction. And remember that when you take one step, the universe takes two. Okay, so this is really about delivering in, I feel like, some delivering in some manifestations. So you have on Sunday, you've got the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is, I mean, there's love here. You know, it's mutual love, and you're both offering, you know, your cups to one another. It may also too be an unexpected meeting. So you may find that you've got this unfinished business, and there they are, out of nowhere, right? And so, you know, it's a time definitely to look into each other's eyes and have a conversation. It sounds like it needs to happen for some of you. You know, for others of you, it is a coming together, but it may be somebody new. But either way, there's appreciation here. I mean, it's a soulmate connection. It's a deep connection, and it's one that's not going anywhere, okay? There's not an in and out energy with this. So let's close off here with an oracle card to attract more love into your life, and this is Whispers of Love. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So, being transparent with that, if you need help from somebody, people love to give their opinions and advice, don't they? Right? So don't be afraid to ask, because you'll get it for sure. And then we'll close with Abraham Hicks, ask and it is given. Absolute well-being is the basis of my universe. Well-being is the basis of all that is. It flows to you and through you. You only have to allow it. Like the air you breathe, you only have to open, relax, and draw it into your being. So, that well-being is something that we, as human beings, can keep from ourselves just because of the ego. The ego needs division to survive. So it will look for the differences, and quite frankly, we're more alike than we're different, right? So I love you so much, Pisces, and I'll be back again soon.